Bodyweight training is no longer just yoga, air squats, and 1985 aerobics. Calisthenics is now a global fitness movement with athletes able to perform incredible feats of strength. There's no way I'm anywhere near the standard to call myself an elite Cali athlete, but am I good enough to nail the 5 Cali foundations? Let's find out. So, I have put together a list of 5 different calisthenics exercises that honestly would allow me to at least class myself as possibly an intermediate calisthenics athlete. Last few bits of warm up, make sure my back and shoulders and chest are ready, and then let's get cracking. Okay, so challenge number 1 of 5, pièce de résistance, as you'd expect, has to be a muscle up. However, 1 muscle up is grossly inadequate, I think, for somebody to class themselves at least a beginner or an intermediate calisthenics athlete. So what I am gonna do is attempt to do 10 unbroken. We shall see how I get on with that. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I do back myself, I think I can do it. However, it's extremely warm, I'm fasted, so we'll see, but I'm nice and loose and limber. 10 unbroken muscle ups on the bar, let's go. Uno más. Oh, challenge 1 done and in the bag. Flipping heck. That one, just because it's considered slightly easier than the stuff I'm about to do. I was very worried about falling at the first fucking hurdle. But happy with that, 10. It feels nice and explosive. You definitely feel a difference after kind of just the time and attention after like rep 7. Like it's nice and elastic, swing forwards at the bottom, and then you've got enough kind of stretch reflex and spring in the elasticity to kind of take you up for the first 6 or 7, but then it gets significantly harder and you have to start using your knees and hips a little bit more. Little sip of water, then on to challenge 2. Okay, so challenge number 2, the infamous dragon flag. Lot of activation in the lats and the back of the shoulder, having to basically keep you stable, lower the body down under control down to about parallel, and then lift up from there, hopefully keeping the body in a nice straight line. 5 of these, I reckon, gives me moderate fucking bragging rights. Let's give it a go. Woo! 5 of those. That is as flipping strict as you're getting. Man, that fucking gasses you. It is hard, and again, it's like the first 1 or 2 reps doing something maximal like this, it kind of feels fine, but then there just comes a time when it's just nervous system says no, because it is so fucking spicy, and you can feel that global activation. Everything is recruiting. Like the last 2 reps on that, super spicy. The only tip I'd give is make sure your shoulders, the single kind of point of contact on the floor, obviously because the hands are on the bar, you really get them in position. It's easy to kind of move your hands around a little bit, and I don't think at the top, if you do that, it changes things much, but make sure your shoulders are nice and stable and kind of dug in, because that's the fulcrum point, right? That's kind of the strong end of the lever. Big deep breath, down under control, and it's that first pull, those first kind of few degrees of lifting back up, that's the spicy part. So just try everything you can, even if it's slow, keep everything in a nice strong position. Definitely need a couple of minutes break now for challenge number 3. So challenge 3, that second one, man, flipping heck, dragon flags. It's been a good like 2-3 minutes. I'm still pretty gassed from that maximal flipping activation. So now we are going into challenge 3, which for me is the one that I'm most comfortable with, because I do mess around with this quite a lot, and it is a front lever. 5 controlled reps, just about enough of kind of a pause at the top position, up to parallel and then down. Really lock in, almost imagine you're kind of bending the bar, similar to the way that you would with the deadlift. You're trying to bend it round you like a bow. A little bit of kind of like external rotation, really gets the lats and all the muscles at the back of the shoulder firing. 5 controlled reps of these. The only difference really here at this Cali part compared to doing it in the gym is the handles are a little bit fatter, so it's very different from kind of a pull-up bar that you would have on a rig or whatever in a gym. Not really as much of an issue with push work. With pull work, you do start to feel a little bit of a difference, but I'm not going to let that stop me. 5 reps of front lever. This is challenge 3. Let's fucking go. 5 easy in the bag. That's definitely the one that feels the most comfortable for me. I've been doing it for about 10 years. I don't even know how I flipping discovered this movement, even before I knew about it or thought of it as a front lever. Knew that that's what it was called. I always just found it kind of a fun exercise to do on either a bodyweight day or just as a nice little kind of back and core exercise. So we are now over the halfway mark in terms of these challenges. Challenge 4 gets a little bit spicier now. Let's go. And Challengeo Quattro. I'm pretty sure challenge isn't Challengeo in Spanish, but there we go, we try. So what we are gonna do now, shoulders and back, definitely starting to feel a little bit of fatigue, but I reckon I've got this next one in the bag. L hang, so basically the ability to have a complete dead hang, have your legs nice and still and static in front of you. It's basically an isometric exercise for the core. However, I am then gonna do 10 chin-ups in that position, keeping my lower body in a nice straight line the whole time. We will see how we get on with this. I do this fairly often as well, but again, you'd be surprised as to how quickly the flipping build up of some of these movements actually starts to accrue and build up, basically just because it is flipping maximal. So I'm definitely starting to feel it in my traps from the dragon flag and lats from the front lever and the other stuff. So we'll see how I get on with challenge 4. 10 L hang chin ups. I reckon I got this in the bag, but who knows, let's see. Oh my God, man, compared to when I normally do that, flipping abs are burning. I think that dragon flag fucking broke me. Whew. But happy with that. Again, same as the others, same story. First few reps are okay, but it just kind of falls off a cliff. I don't know if you guys get this, but with push movements, I feel like this accumulation of fatigue, and it starts to get a little bit more burny, a little bit more pumpy, and you feel it in kind of the localized muscles that you work in. Pull exercises, it doesn't really feel like that for me. It just feels as though I can do it, and then 2 reps later, I just can't. The body just feels heavier. But happy with that in the bag. One more challenge. I wonder what it could be. What is the proper pièce de résistance of the intermediate calisthenics athlete? We have done certain pull movements, we have done certain core exercises with the 4 challenges so far. However, the human flag is what I think looks unbelievable, and especially if you weigh over about flipping 75 kilos, 100 and whatever the fuck that is, 65 pounds. If you've got a little bit of a bigger frame, these bodyweight movements look even more impressive when you do it. If you're a guy that weighs 52 kilos, no one's really impressed that you can do 20 pull-ups. Wicked. That might be great, but a strong wind will fucking take you over the border, which is not that great. So, human flag, all I want to do, lift up, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds and then down. I'm going to try both sides, see what works. The final chapter of this calisthenics testing. I'm nervous about this one. Let's see how we get on. Strong grip, top and bottom, on top of the bar, down there, nice and wide. Fucking hell, it's been a few years. Oh, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
I reckon it counts.
I reckon it counts.
Generous.
So try it on the other side.
Let's see what you got.
See what I've got. Oh, no, that's a bit difficult. Turns out I'm definitely stronger on one side than another. Let's go back to the strong side. Let's tempt fate, see if we can do it again. Oh, probably about 1/10 of a second less, but overall with my 84 kilo frame, considering it's been about 10 years since I've done this, I'll fucking take it. Challenge 5, tick. So there we go, guys. Those are the 5 challenges done. Those are my calisthenics exploits for the week complete. Cameraman Ben, how do you think I did?
I think you did well, mate. I think it's pretty much 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I'd say the flag was probably the most dubious.
The flag was the one where I might have got 2 white lights and 1 red light, but it's still a fucking success. I'll take it. Right, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do smash that like button. Any questions or suggestions or feedback on my calisthenics, let's flip and open this thing up to the floor. Put it down in the comment section below. Any suggestions or requests of anything else you'd like to see, put that down in the comment section as well. And as always, fucking legends, stay strong, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.